Hi everyone, it's Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers, and I am so excited to be here today. I have a really adorable card to share with you featuring the Poppin By Bundle. This bundle is so cute. I featured it last week when our catalog launched. It's only $34 for the stamp set and the really cute coordinating dies. If you are new to me and my channel, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow me over on Facebook. So if you're new or if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do that and feel free to share it also with a friend. Also, make sure you sign up for my email list. You can do that right here if you don't get my emails, because I do free tutorials and a ton of classes and events, and I don't want you to miss out on any of that. If you would like any of my tutorials from past classes, you can check them out right here on this site, or I have a VIP subscription for only $24.95 where you can get a ton of stuff that is everything I do in the month. So most of my tutorials are $15 to $20 each. Some are more the retreats, but you can get everything I do for the whole month for only $24.95. So there is the link to that. Okay, if you find anything, if you want this cute, adorable bundle, there's a link where you can go shopping with me, and I always appreciate those of you who shop. In any order over $20, you get the 10% rewards, which will go into your account that you can use next time. So let's make this adorable card, and the card we are making is actually the card that I used for the Stampin' Up incentive trip, which I do have to add a disclaimer that less than 1% of demonstrators earn this trip, and so this was a card that I made for that trip. So let's point you down and show you how we're going to make it. So the first thing we did is I have a piece of basic black cardstock. We're just gonna go ahead and fold that in half. Now we took a 5 1/4 by 4 inch sheet, and I stamped this in Daffodil Delight, which I'm looking because I'm not seeing it. Well, we're going to use Darling Duckling. It might be in the other room. So I took, you can use, on one of the other card I used last week, I used Darling Duckling. Stamp that on the inside, and then we just glued it in there. So that's the inside of our card. Now for the outside of our card, I have a piece of real red that's 5 1/4 by 4, and then I used a piece of designer series paper that is 3 3/4 by 4. And so the piece I used was just a black and white piece, which I just realized I did not cut. So I'm going to use a different pattern, different pack of paper, because I just wanted more of a black and white. So I have this piece right here. This is the paper I'm using right here. It's called Mixed Media Florals. But see, this back is like this black and white. So we're going to use this and trim this down to put that. I was trying to make sure I had all the pieces here, and that is the one piece I forgot. So we're going to, which way do we want them to go? Let's go 4 inches this way. And then, I don't know, 3 3/4. I think I just cut that wrong. Should be, instead of 4 by 3, yeah, I just cut that wrong. It should be 3 3/4 by 3. 3 3/4 by 3. There we go. Phew, okay. 3 3/4 by 3. We're gonna put that right there. But you can use any designer paper you want. let's go ahead and glue this down. And then this is gonna go on the front of our card. This is just, I'm gonna use this for some scrap paper. Okay, so this is gonna go on the front of our card, and you could use whatever colors that you like. So there we have it so far. Now, the next thing is I use the Nested Essential Dies, the largest like kind of rectangle. And I took my black Memento ink and oh, it's right here. Here's my Daffodil Delight. It was under my stamp set. So I used my black and I stamped on it, there's no one better than you. So I actually went ahead and I already stamped that in our black Memento ink. Isn't this so cute? There's no one better than you. Popping by to say hello, enjoy pop, and then you have these cute little popcorns. This one, which we're gonna use, and then the really cute dies, which I'm gonna show you too. So we're gonna take this and we're going to pop it up with some dimensionals. So I'm just trying to get some of my pieces out of the way, and then we'll do the rest of our stamping and a little bit of die cutting. So this is gonna come out. You'll have to let me know what you think of this card. This is gonna come right here like so. Now we're gonna come in here with our scrap paper, and we're gonna take this cute little guy here and we're gonna stamp him 2 different times. Number 1, we're gonna stamp in Daffodil Delight, because that's what I used on my other card. So just like that. Then we're going to wipe it off and do it again in the real red. So I'm getting out my other little popcorn guy because I need one of this guy in the Daffodil Delight too. So we're gonna stamp that right there. And then our last thing we need is this guy in red, and I'll show you why. Because I want the popcorn, the yellow, like buttered popcorn, but I want the container red. So we're gonna do that. And now we're going to take the adorable dies. So what's cool about the dies, I showed it last week, but in case you missed it, is so this, we will cut it out twice. It will cut out that little guy there. This will cut out that little guy. But then you also have these cute little glasses and shoes, which we are gonna cut out. I'll show you. And then you have a little film strip. And then these ones right here. So these, all of these little popcorns have a center, and you can kind of layer them together and run them through, and then it looks like this. Here's the card we made last week. See how it has a little slits in them? It just looks a little more realistic here. So you can do that with the dies as well. Okay, so with the magic, I already cut these out and our little popcorn. So the only thing we have to do are our glasses and little shoes to make this guy even cuter yet. So I am gonna do that, and how I did it to do my swap card was I put a piece of adhesive sheet on the back of a piece of basic black. And what this does is it kind of just makes it a sticker. So our adhesive sheets come in a 6 by 12 inch sheet. And then you can just peel off the back and stick it. And then what we're gonna do is take them right here on our little machine, and we're going to run them through this little machine here. And then you have like instant stickers. Okay. So the little shoes kind of stuck right in there, and then the glasses are here. You can use your take your pick tool or the center of your stickers to get your little glasses to pop out. And then I will show you how I assembled my little popcorn bucket. So because I want the popcorn there, I don't want red popcorn. So you just take your paper snips and you cut this off. So you'll have to let me know. I kind of wanted to do a video to show you my swap cards I got while I was on the trip. So let me know if you would like to see those and I can plan on that. So there, we just cut that popcorn off. And now we're going to just glue it over the Daffodil Delight, or you can use the Darling Duckling. Okay, so there's our cute little popcorn. How easy is that? Now we're gonna take our sunglasses and you're just gonna peel that backing right off, and it's a sticker. So not sunglasses, his glasses. And then those just stick right on there like that. And then we're gonna do the same with these cute little shoes. So the little backing just peels right off. It's right there. So then it's sticky. We can put one shoe right there, and then we can do another shoe over here, and then we can flip this over and we can add a dimensional, and then gonna put one right here, pull in our card. We're gonna put this guy kind of like that. We're gonna take this little popcorn, put a mini dimensional at the bottom, put this one kind of like that, and then every card needs a little sparkle. So I have some of these opal rounds. I use some iridescent faceted gems, but these are in blue, white, and yellow. And so I think I'm just going to use some of the clear white ones. I added 5 to my other card. So we're going to add those, and then a couple over here to finish off our card. So that's my swap card. So here is our card. There's no one better than you. Again, I did use a different paper. And then the inside is that cute little popcorn guy. Isn't he so adorable? So you're going to have to let me know what you think of this card. Again, the bundle is the Poppin By. It's an online exclusive. You can order it together, and you can get whatever embellishments you like, but it's a super fun, cute little card to create. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments before, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.